This is the second mini lecture for section 3.1 of the textbook. So the next numeration system that we're going to discuss is the Roman system, as you might know them as Roman numerals. So this is one of the numeration systems that are still taught in school because Roman numerals are used all over the place. So the Roman numeration system is also based on powers of 10. It's also based on the factors of 10, which are 2 and 5. And the number 10, by the way, comes up in a lot of numeration systems because we happen to have 10 fingers, and so we already think in terms of 5s and 10s. There's nothing that says that a numeration system has to use 10, however. Okay, we just use 10 frequently because it's convenient for us. Okay, so they had symbols for numbers up to 1,000, including for powers of 10 and divisors, various divisors of powers of 10. So the number 1 would be represented with a capital I. The number 5 is a V. The number 10 is an X. 50 is L. 100 is C. 500 is D. And 1,000 is M. Okay, originally this system was purely additive. So in this system, the number 1,959 would be written as follows. So you'd have 1,000, so that's M. And then 900 would be represented by 500 and 400s. So M, D, C, 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 C. And we're up to 1,900 with that. Now we need to make up the 59. So next we'll need a 50. So that's 1,950 so far. And then we need the 9. Okay, we're not going to use any 10s for that, so we need a 5. So it's up to 1,955. And then 4 1s to get us up to the 9. Okay, so that's how the Romans would originally have written a number like that. Okay, originally this was a purely additive system like the Egyptian system, except the numbers are broken up a little bit more and the system doesn't go up as high. But it's basically like the Egyptian system so far. Okay, but this involves kind of a lot of writing. Just to write something like 900, we're using 5 symbols. For the number 9, we're using 5 symbols. Okay, so later a subtractive principle is introduced. The basic idea is if you see a smaller symbol to the left of a larger symbol, then you subtract instead of adding. It's a little easier, I think, though, to just memorize the 6 times when this principle is actually used. So you only use it to represent the numbers 4, 9, 40, 90, 400, and 900. So the 4s and the 9s, basically. So 4 is IV, that's 5 minus 1. 9 is IX, it's 10 minus 1. 40 is XL. That's 50 minus 10. 90 is XC. 100 minus 10. 400 is CD. That's 500 minus 100. And 900 is CM. It's 1,000 minus 100. So if you just remember that what these 6 combinations mean, that pretty much covers everything. So under this system, we would write 1,959 as follows. You would have 1,000 M. 900 now is CM. Okay, 50 is L still. And then the 9 is IX. And that's how you represent 1959. Now, I would like you to try working out the next exercise on your own. Write the Roman numeral MCD XCVIII in modern notation. So please attempt that on your own. Why don't you just go ahead and pause the video for a moment, see if you can do that, and then restart the video to see if you were correct. So let's talk about it then. M is 1000 and CD is 400. Let me break it down. So you've got M, CD, XC, VIII. Okay, M is 1000. CD is 400. XC is 90. V is 5. III is 3. So we've got 1498. If we add all those up.